What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. So guys, today I've got some new information about the beta for you guys. Also, the beta is now available to preload for the people who have early access on PS4. I will also show you guys how you can do this, but first the information, of course. So I got this article from Call of Duty. They basically said in their tweet that this article tells you everything you need to know, and it also says so in the title. First of all, they tell us that we will have 2 weekends of the beta, and it will only be multiplayer gameplay. So no zombies, no campaign. People were hoping for that, of course, but it's only multiplayer. So 2 weekends. First weekend only for PlayStation 4. Second weekend for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And the first 2 days of both weekends will only be for people who have early access. So for people who actually pre-ordered the game. So they start the article by saying that the alpha was a great success. So that's great, of course, and that the game launches on this date, November 13th. But we already knew that, of course. Then the beta will have 6v6 modes, so just like the alpha, 12v12 modes, just like the alpha, and also a brand new 40-player mode called Fire Team Dirty Bomb. So Fire Team Dirty Bomb, never heard of it before, no idea what it could be, but it's new, so we are going to give it a chance, of course. I usually don't really like modes where you have too much people, but it's new, we have to give it a chance. Maybe it's really fun, so I'm really excited to actually check it out and play it. Then they also tell us that the beta will have a couple of maps of the real game, so not all of them, of course. Then they also tell us in the beta that we will have a ranking system so that you can actually earn some XP and rank up. So in the alpha, you just stayed at rank 1. In the beta, you can rank up and unlock stuff like weapons and upgrades and score streaks and stuff like that. But something very important, the rank that you will have in the beta is just for the beta, so it won't go over to the real game. So they say it over here, beta specific leveling system, so it won't go over to the real game, of course. So over here again, early access just basically means that you pre-ordered the game. So the first 2 days of each weekend will only be for people who have early access, so who pre-ordered the game. Over here you have a trailer. It will be on YouTube probably as well, on the Call of Duty YouTube channel, but I'm not going to play it because of copyright issues. Then over here you have the dates. So first weekend, as I said, October 8th until October 12th, only for people on PlayStation 4. And the first 2 days of this weekend, so Thursday and Friday, will only be for people who have early access, so who pre-ordered the game. It launches Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, and it ends on Monday 10 a.m. Pacific time as well. So 10 a.m. Pacific time, it's 6 p.m. UK time, so that will be in the evening for Europe. And for the people who didn't pre-order on PS4, they can start playing Saturday, October 10th, also 10 a.m. Pacific time, so 6 p.m. UK time. And it ends on Monday. So that's the first weekend. Second weekend, so this is actually a little bit more complicated. It starts October 15th, ends Monday, October 19th. So again, Thursday until Monday. Now for the people on Xbox, PC, and PC, first 2 days, so Thursday and Friday, again, only for the people who pre-ordered. And then on Saturday, people who didn't pre-order on Xbox and PC can also play it. And again, the same launch time, so 10 a.m. Pacific time, and Monday also 10 a.m. Pacific time, so that's 6 p.m. UK time. So always the same times. And for PlayStation, the second weekend is actually an exception again. For PlayStation, everyone can just play it the entire second weekend. So the first 2 days, you don't need to pre-order it on PS4, you can just play it. So that's, people will be mad about that, but basically the second weekend is open beta for PlayStation, but not for Xbox and PC. The first 2 days, you still need to pre-order. So then they say what's inside the beta. Over here they just say that you have a progression system so that you can rank up and earn XP, that you can create classes, stuff like that, that you can modify your score streaks, so that's pretty cool. And then you can also, they also say that we can expect some frequent updates and a few surprises to take place within the beta across both weekends. So that means we might have a update in the beta. So that's pretty new, I think, and pretty cool also. Then something for people who are actually planning on buying the real game as well, of course. If you reach level 10 in the beta, you will unlock this weapon in the real game. It's called, it's a SMG weapon blueprint. So I don't really know what this is, but it's basically a variant of a weapon that already has a couple of attachments on it, so it's pretty exclusive. If you reach rank 10, you will get this weapon. I don't really know if it's a good weapon, of course, but we will see that in the game. So over here they explain what this weapon is. By the way, guys, if you want to read this article on your own time, I will leave the link in the description. And then access the beta. So this is just some repeating stuff. And then the preload information. So now over to the preload things. So for PlayStation, people who have early access can already preload it. It started today at 8 AM Pacific time, so that's 4 PM UK time. And for people on Xbox and PC, they will be able to do it next Tuesday. So that's October 13th, also the same time. People who don't have early access, so these dates for preloading are both for people who have early access. For the people who don't have early access, you can just download it at the moment that the open beta launches for your platform. So for the people who don't have early access, there will be no preload. Preload basically just means that you download the game before you can actually play it, so that you actually have the file ready on your console or on your PC, and then when it launches you can immediately play it and you don't have to wait for the downloading time. But for the people who are planning on playing the open beta, so without the early access, you will actually have to download it first when it launches, and then you can actually play the game. The alpha file is useless, so you guys can go ahead and delete that. And for the people on PlayStation, the file for the first weekend and for the second weekend is the same, so you don't have to download stuff twice. Then pre-order now on digital and get early access. So if you pre-order, then you get early access. So that's something that we knew. That's pretty much it for this article, guys. So I hope I explained it good. Maybe I went over it a little bit fast, but as I said, link will be in the description. You can just read it. And Call of Duty said themselves everything you need to know. So now, for the people on PS4 who do have early access, I have the PlayStation Store here open on my PC. It's exactly the same as your PlayStation Store on your PlayStation, so don't worry. Basically, if you want to download the open beta file, just type in Cold War in your search tab and then this file. I know it's in Dutch, but the title is still in English. I couldn't change the language, but it's free, of course. So this file, and I actually haven't pre-ordered it yet, so it says that I can put it in my shopping carts, but when I try to, it actually gives me an error. So only the people who have early access can download this. So it will be available for everyone, but only the people who pre-ordered it can already download this. The people who didn't pre-order can download it when the open beta launches on Saturday, 10 AM Pacific time. So yeah, if you want to download, of course, you can just pre-order any version of the Cold War game. So then you type in Cold War again. And now, for example, the standard edition, pre-order. Yeah, pre-order, it's the same in English. And then Plaatsen just means place pre-order or get pre-order, whatever. Just do this and then you can actually download the beta as well. Now, if you actually pre-ordered the game in a store, so if you actually pre-ordered a hard copy, then you will need a code to download it on the PlayStation Store. You can redeem this code on this site. If you don't have a code, then you're kind of screwed, because that probably means that the place where you pre-ordered it doesn't participate in this beta action, so they don't give out codes. So you will need a code. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you don't have a code, you can't do it. And then for the people on PC, if you want to pre-order or just buy the game, it's this site. In my last video, I didn't show it. Now I'm on PC, so it's easy. So over here, you can also pre-purchase it or pre-order it. And then you also have access to the early access days on PC. So it's this site. I will also leave it in the description. It's basically battle.net or something like that. I'm not a PC gamer, so I don't know this site. But I will leave it in the description. So guys, that was pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if it was a little bit long. It was just a lot of information. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe. And peace out, you guys.